Hi Leo, welcome to your mid-August general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Leo. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. Hi crosswatchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Leo. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Leo and crosswatchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means that you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and get this reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl to clear and set the energy for you guys. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Leo. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and see what Spirit wants to talk about in regards to your love life. What is happening, unfolding? What do you need to be aware of, know about? Let's just get down to it and see what is the energy surrounding you currently in love and romance. Tell me about Leo's love life, Spirit. What is the energy surrounding Leo? Okay, you got 3 cards right off the bat. The first one that wants to come out is apprehensive. So someone may be guarded, cautious, or afraid. Interesting. Then we have one day, someday, somewhere, another time. Ooh, this is an avoidant person, isn't it, Leo? And then we have drifting, slowly parting, disconnecting, and detaching. Okay, Leo, let's talk about it. So with apprehensive, one day, and drifting, this person likes to keep distance emotionally, period. They don't like to get too deep. Maybe this is someone who's been very hurt or is maybe thinking that right now an exclusive relationship is not what they want. Maybe this is how you feel, Leo, but I feel with this one day, somewhere, someday, another time, there is something that they feel for you that they feel is only between the two of you. And I have to say, whether this means a lot or doesn't really, if they were to start pursuing an exclusive one-on-one, it would definitely, you'd be the top option, top choice. But for some reason, that is just not in the, quite literally, the cards for them right now. Or again, this is just how you feel. But okay, someone gets the message, right? You're not looking to exclusively date. You're just kind of casually dating, or this may be just something of like a friends with benefits type of vibe. But it is drifting, making someone drift away. It is making someone want to disconnect because someone wants something deeper than that. Are they going to do anything about it is the question here. There could be someone that has a great body, likes to work out, is into health and fitness, or even I could get picking up here, someone may be a little bit insecure with their body, especially if they have like a big surgical scar or some sort of like something with, some sort of accident that could have given them some burns, scars type of thing here is what I'm seeing. It's not for everyone, but let's go ahead and dive into the tarot and get deeper into this. So why is this happening, appearing? Is this something you guys are going to talk about? Is this something going to be addressed? Let's see. So dead center of this, we have the King of Cups, Scorpio energy. So I kind of just want to say off top that you just want something more emotional. You want someone who's emotionally available. And the person you're dealing with right now is not giving you that emotional availability. So Leo, you may be kind of starting to venture outwards, seeing what else out there is for you. And it's definitely catching this person's attention. That's why they're coming up in your reading. But again, maybe they are letting you go in some sense, Leo, because they know right now what you want is what they can't give you at this time. But at the crux of it, with the King of Cups, feelings are involved. but it's like their own stubbornness or their own idea of wanting to be single right now is overriding the feelings for you. Yeah, crossing this is the Page of Cups. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. I'm going to go ahead and get all the cards out and then we'll do a deep dive. Someone could be much younger in the connection. Yeah. Okay, yeah. All right. So, bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. This is Aquarius energy. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius or someone with strong Aquarius in their chart, but I feel, Leo, as you started to kind of sense this, realize this, that maybe they always went into this with this type of idea, like no strings attached, but you thought like in a certain period, one day they'd come around. I do feel like you guys do consistently text one another, and I do feel overall like there is a friendship here between the two of you that they value, that they appreciate. They love hanging out with you. They love going to certain events with you, concerts, festivals, carnivals, amusement parks. I'm feeling that type of vibe. But Leo, I think this is kind of correlating with the drifting side, that although you care for them or though you may still have love for them, it's just not what you want. And so maybe, although you guys have been texting, maybe it's just been a little bit more distant. You've been trying to not get yourself too involved in this situation because you're trying to stop having feelings for this person. You're trying to be more rational about the situation, logical about the situation. Maybe where you guys used to hang out all the time, you're just trying to take a break and go about it your own way in your own route. And yeah, I do feel this person's been affected by it. I do feel that they kind of miss you being around as much as you were, but I think they get it too. Maybe some of you guys have been finding feathers recently on the front, on your bed, on the floor, and maybe right after this video you'll find one, and this will be your confirmation as well. But you're keeping your eyes on the prize, Leo, and you're trying to move forward into exploring other opportunities of what there else could be out there. So let's get into it. Dead center of this is the King of Cups, Scorpio energy. So this could be your energy, Leo, where you wear your heart on your sleeve. You are a romantic, you are a dreamer. And I do feel with this King of Cups energy, there has been love established here between the two of you, or like you have love for each other is like kind of what people, you've told people what they've told their friends type of thing, but you want something more advanced. You want something more emotionally bonding. And this person just is not ready for that deep level of commitment. I feel with this King of Cups energy, that one day kind of reminisces for them when they think of you, like, what if one day I do decide to exclusively be with Leo? What if I do decide to be in a relationship? What if I do decide to get married one day? I definitely feel they've thought about all those options between the two of you. But with this King of Cups, I feel ultimately this is what you guys are finally deciding you need in your life for yourself. And that's the priority, and that's the standard. And that's when I feel like this person doesn't feel ready to or doesn't want to get towards yet. What's crossing this is the Page of Cups. This is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So this could be the challenge of the situation where, again, emotional availability is not there. It could mean there's a bit of emotional immaturity here. Someone's really bad at expressing their feelings, so they don't do it. I feel with this Page of Cups energy, this challenge is having, a bit of hurt right now, a little bit of sadness over the fact that maybe if you waited for some time, you were patient with it, the more as it goes on and the more you see that they're not making the effort, they're not asking the question or having the conversation, you're kind of just starting to accept that It's just not what you thought it was going to be or what you wanted it to be. With this Page of Cups crossing the situation, Leo, I feel as if you want a bit of romance in your life with someone that wants to experience the journey with you, who wants to take the journey with you. Not have you one day when they want it, when they're feeling like they want to have a romantic day, and then the next kind of leave you distant, a bit cold. I do feel with this Page of Cups energy, I wonder if someone wants to tell you they're sorry because they can't give you what you want. They're sorry that maybe they led you on in some case. But I feel, Leo, the benefit of this is that it's awakening your heart chakra. It's unblocking your heart chakra. And even in a sense with this person who is not the committed type, who is not looking for a serious relationship, there is care here for you that they've definitely started to accumulate and started to form here. And even if they have to let you go, they'll always hope the best for you. They'll always think about you. They'll always remember everything with you. But they can't have their cake and eat it too, Leo. I think that's something you're really communicating here during this time. And again, with this apprehensive, guarded, cautious, afraid, deep down, honestly, this is why we are not emotionally available to people who are hurt that way. They don't want to get heartbroken. They don't want to be left alone. They don't want to get their hopes up to have it be torn down. So in a sense, they build all these walls up to keep themselves protected. I don't think they see it now, but quite literally, one day that may bite them right in the rear. What's crowning the situation is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn energy. Maybe this is what they're seeing from you right now, Leo, where you once were generous with your time, generous with your energy, always there when you needed them. You're not around as much. You're not giving into this as much. And maybe in fact, like you've taken all your energy back to you. You have been focusing it elsewhere. And you may see this person as the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Someone that maybe even with everything you've been through, despite the feelings you've developed, you can't really take seriously. You're really starting to see that this person would not be the ideal partner. They won't make the time. They won't make the effort. They won't make the sacrifices. So I feel with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this is what someone is, why they're drifting away. Because the value is not appreciated. The time is not appreciated in the way that someone wants to be appreciated. And I think you guys definitely have like different love languages, how you express your love, how you show your love. And with someone, it could be through gifts, it could be through buying things, paying for things. But with the other person, it's about emotional availability. It's about emotional dedication. So that's where there's some compatibility issues within this as well. And even with this like transition of accepting this or drifting away from this because of these realizations, someone hasn't been going out as much or getting dressed up to go out as much. Like Queen of Pentacles in the upright, they're always like in designer or they're looking good. They have their hair done, makeup done, they shaved, they put on cologne, perfume. And I wonder if like you always made an effort to look good seeing this person before, but now that you're kind of seeing that they're not as serious about it, you'll go hang out with them in a hair tie, sweatpants, sweatshirt, just you. And they see that you're kind of not making the effort in that sense. Although you're still very physically attractive in their eyes, they're kind of seeing the small things that are changing from you not caring as much anymore. And I think it's not as easy to say that you don't care anymore, but you feel like they left you with no other choice. What's rooting this is the Hierophant. This is like the crux of the matter here. Taurus energy, Capricorn energy for me as a reader. relationships, devotion, marriage, maybe even like you found out, Leo, this person said like, there's never going to be a day where I'm going to get married. And some of you, not all, may be like, well, crap, I'm looking for someone to settle down with. You never want to get married. That's a problem. Others of you, it's just like long-term partnership. This person does not maybe even believe in marriage or believe in monogamy, even for some of you guys. And there's just differences in how you see the world, differences in how you want to be in relationships. I do feel though, Leo, this was not all for naught. I think you've learned a lot about yourselves through each other. I feel for you, Leo, you've learned about what happens when you give someone the benefit of the doubt to change. You can never really do anything to make someone change. That is up to them to do. And I feel that's a valuable lesson that you're going to carry with you and use when you may decide to start dating again or looking elsewhere again. And for them, I really do feel, whether they learn it now or another day, what happens when you play with people's emotions or when you're not comfortable enough to really admit your emotions. I mean, I gotta say, Leo, I feel this person is in love with you in their own way. Like I said, different love languages. I do feel like they developed something strong here, but in the follow through, it's not compatible with what you want to see and what you believe two people should be acting in a romantic situation. Someone could be a teacher, someone could be an influencer or like a life worker, a healer. There is someone who's deeply spiritual, likes to have spiritual conversations. And you've definitely had those conversations that have blown someone's mind, has made them think about the universe, God, spirituality so very differently because of these conversations with you, Leo. And they do find you to be a very deep, complex person, which maybe they didn't consider that at first until they got to know you and it really surprised them and shocked them. I want to know why this like relationship thing is so like taboo for them, or anything else I can kind of get here. So we have the Star card, interesting. And then we have 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Whoa, okay, so yeah. I mean, 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the Hierophant, quite simply, they don't believe in longevity. They don't believe in marriage long term. That's just the confirmation that keeps coming over and over again. You know, with this 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the Hierophant, I gotta say, there could be someone that came from a very dysfunctional family, and it could have been a generational trauma of people who are marrying just to marry, just to have kids, but who are not deeply in love. So those wounds started to kind of continue line after line until it hit your person, Leo, or vice versa if roles are flipped, where it's like they may have had two parents that argued all the time, or one person left the relationship, the other person had to be the single parent. And so they didn't get that example of long-term successful relationships, or at least happy ones. But with the Star card, they'll always remember this with you, Leo. They'll always think you are that one person. Like I said, if I ever did change my mind, if I ever did pursue it, it would definitely be with you, Leo. You are a person that they feel like this one-of-a-kind, unique energy to. And they'll definitely never forget you if you do decide to wrap this up, to leave it behind. You have definitely left your mark on this person. Bottom of the deck, we have Knight of Pentacles. Virgo energy. So, yeah, things have been moving slow for some time. I do feel with this Knight of Pentacles energy, like I said, they'll offer to take you out on a date. They'll offer to pay for dinner. They'll offer to buy tickets to a movie or to a concert. The small things like that, but it doesn't add up to what you've still been wanting and looking for. And I even feel like you've had those conversations with this person where it's like, I'm not getting enough for you. I need more from you. And they're like, what else do you want me to do? I did this for you, but they're all examples of what, although you appreciate like the gifts or them buying you dinner or whatever, like it still hasn't covered the emotional aspect of this that you wanted to kind of ground in a way. with this Knight of Pentacles energy, there is someone who could be focused on work and they're looking to get to some sort of extreme, like high status type of job, going up to boss, management, CEO type of thing, which demands a lot of their time. But again, with the Hierophant and the Star card, there could be someone who's an influencer. There could be someone who has like a grand audience through what they do for their communities, through what they do for their job, what they do online. And that takes a lot of their time, and maybe that has caused rifts between the two of you because of that. Especially if, you know, they take pictures that, although you guys aren't in an exclusive relationship, maybe it does get someone riled up if it's very sexual or sexually based, which I'm not judging here, but it may get someone a bit jealous. It may get someone feel, especially seeing all the comments and emojis and all that, a little undervalued. Or how can they compete with that? Maybe for some of you guys, even someone could drive a black car, or like someone could have a black leather couch, is what I'm seeing too, or black couch in general. In the recent past, we have the Three of Cups, Cancer energy. So you guys could have met at a party, you could have met at a concert, at a bar, you could have met at a friend's house, through friends. That type of vibe is the setup here. With the Three of Cups, I do feel like you hung out with them really recently. You went to some sort of party or event with them. And I think something that happened at the last time you hung out with them where it was like really clear to you that this person wants to keep it casual. I wonder if you even like kind of went for a kiss and they dodged it because they didn't want to do it in front of everyone. That type of vibe for some, not all. But some sort of hint where you're really seeing that this is casual. Now, others of you, it may have been the last straw if like they were starting to flirt with other people, talk to other people, maybe even in front of you. And that's where it hit it clear. Maybe they've always done that, but I don't know, something about the last time was the last straw, quite literally. And maybe you kind of in your mind have decided to keep it just as friends, or really see that this can't go anything past this. And in some way you accepted that. And I wonder too if some of you guys have been asking advice from your friends, from your family members about this person. And quite honestly, I even think this person talks about you too to their inner circle, but not in the same way. Like I feel like Leo, you're like, what do? I feel for them, but they're not giving me what I want. Versus they're kind of just like, yeah, I'm with Leo. We've been doing a lot. Like they brag about you because they find you to be attractive. They find you to be, especially if you guys are the ones that have some sort of star-like quality influence, literally or just energetically. But yeah, I think that something very recently in the past made it very clear to you what this is. And once you saw that, there was kind of no going back. And although it's hurtful, although it's painful, I think that is what's making you kind of drift away, Leo. All right, Leo, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold for the two of you from now to the end of the month that you need to know about, what are they going to do, what are they not going to do, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome, pull some more tarot oracle cards to dive deeper into this situation. If you still have questions, let's get those answered now. If you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where you depart, Leo, I really hope that this reading resonated with you. I hope it provided you with confirmation, clarity, insight, healing, guidance in regards to whatever is unfolding in your love life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Leo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Leo.